Did you know that money is the #1 reason couples fight? And yet it's the one topic we avoid talking about the most. Why is that? Why is it easier to talk about what's for dinner or who's picking up the kids? But when it comes to finances, we shut down. Today, we're breaking the silence. We're diving deep into the complexities of money and marriage. The what, the how, the when, and the why. If you've ever felt the tension rise when the word budget comes up, or if you've ever hidden a purchase from your partner, this video is for you. Let's get real about money and relationships. According to Dr. Jane Smith, a renowned marriage counselor, financial issues are often a symptom of deeper communication problems in a relationship. Take the case of John and Emily. They were on the brink of divorce because they couldn't agree on their spending habits. But with the help of a financial advisor, they learned to communicate better and set mutual financial goals. By addressing the money taboo, they not only saved their marriage, but also built a stronger financial future together. Experts suggest that couples should have regular financial check-ins, just like they would with their health or their children's education. So, let's break the money taboo and start having those important conversations today. Your relationship will thank you. Money isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about power, it's about control, it's about security. And when two people come together in marriage, they bring their own beliefs, habits, and fears about money. Maybe you grew up in a household where money was tight, and now you're a saver. Or maybe you grew up seeing money as a way to enjoy life, so you're a spender. Whatever your background, when these two worlds collide, it can feel like a battleground. But here's the thing, avoiding the conversation doesn't make the problem go away. In fact, it makes it worse. So, let's unpack this together. Why is talking about money so hard? And more importantly, how can we do it better? Take Sarah and John, for example. Sarah grew up in a family where money was always tight. She learned to save every penny and be cautious with spending. John, on the other hand, came from a more affluent background. He believes money is meant to be enjoyed and spent on experiences. When they got married, their differing views on money led to frequent arguments. They sought help from a financial advisor who helped them understand each other's perspectives. With guidance, they created a budget that balanced saving and spending, allowing them to work towards their financial goals together. Experts suggest that open communication and mutual respect are key to resolving financial conflicts in marriage. By understanding each other's financial backgrounds and working together, couples can turn money from a source of conflict into a tool for building a stronger relationship. Let's start with the why. Why do couples avoid talking about money? For some, it's fear of judgment, fear of conflict, fear of feeling inadequate. Maybe you're embarrassed about your debt, or maybe you're worried your partner will think you're too controlling if you bring up budgeting. For others, it's about power dynamics. Money can feel like a measure of success, and no one wants to feel like the less successful partner. And then there's the emotional baggage. Money isn't just dollars and cents, it's tied to our values, our dreams, and our insecurities. When we talk about money, we're not just talking about numbers, we're talking about our identities. But here's the truth. Avoiding the conversation only creates more tension. It builds walls between you and your partner, and those walls can feel impossible to break down. According to Dr. Jane Smith, a renowned relationship therapist, money issues are often a symptom of deeper relationship problems. Addressing them openly can lead to greater intimacy and understanding. Take the case of John and Emily. They were on the brink of divorce because they never discussed their financial worries. But once they started having honest conversations, they found common ground and rebuilt their trust. Financial expert Mark Johnson says, creating a budget together can be a powerful tool for couples. It not only helps manage money, but also strengthens the partnership. Remember, talking about money is not just about solving financial issues. It's about building a future together, based on mutual respect and shared dreams. So what happens when we don't talk about money? The consequences can be far-reaching. Well, for starters, it leads to secrecy. Take Jane and Mark, for example. Jane often hid her online shopping purchases from Mark, thinking it was harmless. But Mark eventually found out, or maybe your partner has. When Mark discovered Jane's secret, he felt betrayed. And when those secrets come out, and they always do, it erodes trust. Then there's the resentment. Financial therapist Dr. Emily Johnson explains, when one partner feels like they're carrying the financial burden alone, it creates a power imbalance, says Dr. Johnson. Or maybe one partner feels like they're being controlled. This was the case for Sarah and Tom. Over time, that resentment builds, and it starts to spill over into other areas of the relationship. Sarah felt Tom was too controlling with their finances. And let's not forget the biggest consequence: misaligned goals. Financial expert Lisa Carter notes, if you're not on the same page financially, how can you plan for the future? This was a major issue for Alex and Jamie. How can you buy a house, save for retirement, or even take a vacation together? Alex wanted to save for a house, while Jamie prioritized travel. The truth is, when we avoid talking about money, we're not just avoiding a conversation, we're avoiding the foundation of our relationship. Open communication is key to financial harmony. Okay, so we know why it's important to talk about money, and we know what happens when we don't. But how do we actually have these conversations without it turning into a fight? First, timing is everything. Don't bring up money when you're already stressed or tired. Imagine coming home after a long day at work and the first thing you hear is a question about the credit card bill. It's a recipe for disaster. Choose a calm, neutral moment when you're both relaxed. Second, focus on teamwork. Think of it like rowing a boat together. If one person rows harder, you'll just go in circles. This isn't about blame or control. It's about working together toward a common goal. Start by sharing your values and priorities. What's important to you? For example, one couple I know, Sarah and John, realized they both valued financial security, but had different ideas on how to achieve it. Understanding each other's values can help you find common ground. Is it security, freedom, adventure? For instance, Sarah wanted to save aggressively, while John preferred investing in experiences like travel. By understanding each other's values, they found a balance. Third, be honest but kind. If you're worried about debt or spending habits, say so, but say it with compassion. Remember, this is someone you love. Dr. Emily Roberts, a financial therapist, suggests using I statements to express concerns. For example, I feel anxious when we don't discuss our budget. This approach reduces defensiveness and opens up a more productive dialogue. And finally, make it a habit. Money conversations shouldn't be a one-time thing. Schedule regular check-ins to review your finances, celebrate your progress, and adjust your goals. Think of it as a date night for your finances. For example, Lisa and Mark set aside the first Sunday of every month to go over their budget and financial goals. They even make it fun by cooking a special dinner together. By making it a regular practice, you remove the stigma and stress around money talks. So, remember, timing, teamwork, honesty, and regular check-ins are key. With these steps, you can turn money from a taboo topic into a tool for building a stronger relationship. Now let's talk about the when. When should you seek help? If you've tried talking about money, but it always turns into a fight, it might be time to bring in a professional. A financial advisor or a couples therapist can help you navigate these conversations in a healthy way. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's a sign of strength. You're not giving up on your relationship, you're fighting for it. Take, for example, John and Lisa. They were constantly arguing about their finances, and it was taking a toll on their marriage. They decided to seek help from a financial advisor who helped them create a budget and set financial goals. With professional guidance, they learned to communicate better and work together towards their financial future. Another example is Sarah and Mike, who sought the help of a couples therapist after realizing their money issues were deeply rooted in trust and communication problems. Through therapy, they were able to address their underlying issues and rebuild their relationship on a stronger foundation. Experts agree that seeking help is a proactive step towards a healthier relationship. Dr. Emily Roberts, a renowned couples therapist, says, addressing financial issues early can prevent them from becoming major conflicts. So don't wait until it's too late. Seek help when you need it, and take control of your financial future together. Money doesn't have to be the enemy in your marriage. It can be a tool, a way to build the life you want together. But it starts with a conversation. It starts with breaking the silence. So, take a deep breath, sit down with your partner, and start talking. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but I promise it's worth it. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money. It's about the love, the trust, and the future you're building together. Take, for example, Sarah and John. They were on the brink of divorce because of financial stress. But with the help of a financial advisor, they learned to communicate and plan their finances together. Experts agree that open communication about money can significantly improve relationship satisfaction. Attending workshops and seeking professional advice can also be beneficial. Remember, it's not just about solving financial problems, it's about building a stronger, more trusting relationship. So start today. Break the money taboo and build the future you both deserve. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Many couples have found that open communication about finances has transformed their relationships. And don't forget to subscribe for more honest, thought-provoking conversations about relationships. Experts agree that financial transparency is key to a healthy marriage. Let's keep breaking the silence together. Consider joining a support group or seeking advice from a financial counselor to strengthen your bond. Remember, you're not alone. Many couples have successfully navigated these challenges and come out stronger. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or experiences. Your story could inspire others. Join our online community to connect with others on the same journey. Together we can create a supportive network. Attend our upcoming webinars for more tips and expert advice. Let's continue this important conversation. Engage with us on social media for daily inspiration and updates. We're here to support you every step of the way. Gap 5S. Let's dive into some real-life success stories and expert advice that can guide you on this journey. Meet Sarah and John. They were on the brink of divorce due to financial stress, but after attending a financial counseling session, they learned how to communicate effectively about their money issues. Today, they are not only financially stable but also happier and more united than ever. Expert financial advisor Dr. Emily Thompson says, the first step to financial harmony in marriage is transparency. Couples should sit down and create a budget together. This not only sets financial goals, but also fosters trust. Here's a step-by-step guide to get you started. 1. Schedule a money date. Set aside time each week to discuss finances. 1. Create a joint budget. Outline your income, expenses, and savings goals. 1. Set clear financial goals, short-term and long-term. 1. Be honest. Share your financial fears and dreams. 1. Seek professional help. If needed, don't hesitate to consult a financial advisor. Remember, open communication and teamwork can transform your financial struggles into a strong foundation for your marriage. So take that first step today. Share your thoughts, fears, and dreams with your partner. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your own stories or questions. We're here to support each other. Financial conflicts in a marriage don't just strain your bank account, they take a heavy toll on your mental and emotional well-being. Studies have shown that constant financial stress can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues like high blood pressure and heart disease. When couples argue about money, it's rarely just about the dollars and cents. It's about trust, security, and shared dreams. Imagine the emotional weight lifted when you and your partner finally talk openly about your financial fears and goals. Dr. Emily Thompson explains, financial conflicts can erode the emotional foundation of a relationship. The stress and anxiety surrounding money issues often spill over into other areas of life, creating a cycle of negativity. But there's hope. By addressing financial issues head-on, couples can not only improve their financial situation, but also strengthen their emotional connection. Consider the long-term effects of unresolved financial stress. It can lead to feelings of resentment, loneliness, and even emotional detachment. But when you break the taboo and start communicating openly about money, you create a safe space for honesty and vulnerability. This emotional transparency can transform your relationship, turning financial challenges into opportunities for growth and unity. So take a moment to reflect on the emotional impact of financial stress in your marriage. Remember, you're not just building a financial plan, you're building a life together. Embrace the journey, and let it bring you closer than ever before. Welcome to our Quanda section, where we address some of the most common questions couples have about managing finances in marriage. Question 1. How do we start the conversation if we've never talked about money before? Answer: start small and be honest. Share your financial goals and concerns in a non-judgmental way. Use I statements to express your feelings and avoid blaming language. For example, I feel anxious about our credit card debt and would like us to work together to create a plan. Question 2. What if we have different spending habits? Answer: it's common for couples to have different spending habits. The key is to understand each other's financial personality and find a middle ground. Create a budget that accommodates both your needs and wants. Setting mutual financial goals can also help align your spending habits. Question 3. How do we deal with financial secrets or past debts? Answer: transparency is crucial. If either of you has financial secrets or past debts, it's important to come clean and discuss them openly. Develop a plan together to address any outstanding debts and agree on a strategy to avoid keeping financial secrets in the future. Question 4. How can we save for the future while managing current expenses? Answer: prioritize your financial goals and create a budget that includes saving for the future. Consider setting up automatic transfers to a savings account or retirement fund. Look for areas where you can cut unnecessary expenses and redirect those funds towards your savings goals. Question 5. What if one partner earns significantly more than the other? Answer: income disparity can be a sensitive issue. Focus on the concept of partnership and shared goals. Discuss how you can contribute to the household in ways beyond just financial. Create a system that feels fair to both partners, whether that means proportional contributions to expenses or pooling all income together. Thank you for joining us in this Quanda section. Remember, communication and mutual respect are the foundations of a healthy financial relationship. Don't be afraid to seek professional advice if needed. Your journey toward financial harmony is a step-by-step process, and each conversation brings you closer to a stronger, more connected partnership. As we conclude, let's quickly recap the essential points on managing finances in marriage. First point: money is the #1 reason couples fight. Yet it's the topic we avoid the most. Breaking the silence is the first step to a healthier relationship. Second point: why we avoid talking about money. Fear, power dynamics, and emotional baggage often keep us from having honest conversations. Third point: the consequences of silence. Secrecy, resentment, and misaligned goals can erode trust and create distance between partners. Fourth point: how to talk about money without fighting. Choose the right timing, focus on teamwork, be honest but kind, and make money conversations a regular habit. Fifth point: when to seek help. If financial conversations always lead to fights, don't hesitate to bring in a professional. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Remember, communication and mutual respect are key to a healthy financial relationship. Each step you take together strengthens your financial harmony and partnership. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on building a strong and connected relationship.